Hey YouTube and Instagram family, this is Manga Marie with another manga review. So I am so excited to talk about Delinquent Daddy and Tender Teacher. This is such a beautiful story, 5 stars. I see that it says volume one, so I'm hoping that we'll get more volumes. I would love to just see this as just a ongoing slice of life series. I don't know how long it is, but this is an incredibly beautiful story. So he's a teacher and he's the delinquent daddy. His wife divorced him. And he ended up was quick to remarry someone, and then she was like, it's better if you just leave us alone, let me raise our kid. She wanted to just cut him out and raise him with her new man. And so what ended up happening was, after 6 years of living her life, she ends up passing away. And so the son he had even up going back to his dad, and it was like all of a sudden for him. So he shows up to the school with his son, and then he meets his son's teacher, who happens to be someone he went to high school with and were friends with. And thus, you see how they help each other and develop the relationship. I absolutely adore this. I love the artwork. Like with some mangas, I get frustrated when it's a little too slow at first. So it was a little slow, maybe the first few pages, but then it just fell into place. And I don't want to show one thing. I don't want to show too much, but I want to show one thing he says that just almost made me cry. Let's see. He says, I'll just show part of it. And this is, oh my God. He says, it ain't about whether you're a man, a woman, or whatever. All I know is I adore everything about you, and I like kissing you. I like your hair, your neck, your arms, your wrist. And I was like, oh my God. That was so romantic to me. And it reminded me of the Jill Scott song, in E flat, I Love You. And she's like, you love me from my head down, my hair to my toe follicles. You love me, this way and that way. You love everything. The way she talked about that, and that reminded me of that. And I was like, oh my God, that was the most romantic thing. And the build up to that, you'll see how it's all ties in. But I was like, oh my God, that was just so sexy to me. Romantic sexy. Like, sometimes the beautiful words a person says to you can be so much more meaningful and intoxicating than anything they can physically do. And that was just one of those things. I was like, oh my God. So this is a great, great story. The mangaka, Mizuki Sensei. Oh my God, this is brilliant work. It's beautiful artwork, and I love the story. I love the dynamic of them raising his son together practically, and it's just a beautiful romance and wholesome to me. It it's Let's see, what's it rated? Teen. It is a boy's love. It is. It does have some. It is a romance at the end of the day, and it is 7 C's, and they do advertise Outbride and all that other stuff. I don't want to show too much. They do advertise Outbride and all that other stuff. So it's not. It is still wholesome, but it's still adult. You got that aspect, because this is a budding relationship and it is a romance. So it's still an adult, so it's not for kids, but it is a beautiful, wholesome love story. The buddings of a new romance, and like I say, the conversations that they have and how they develop is priceless. So this is definitely a 5-star. I definitely highly recommend it, and I love it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and peace.